Can I welcome you to the Middlesbrough Disabled Supporters Association? It's the Player of the Year due. Paddy, you've been there before when we've been there in the flesh at the Riverside, so you know what's going on. But we are a bit different this time around because we can't meet.
Yeah, I know.
But congratulations, mate. And your thoughts on picking up the award?
No, I'm very happy. I think, I feel like I've had a good year, and you know, I've really enjoyed it. And you know, to pick up the Player of the Year award, you know, I'm very happy.
Brilliant. The fact the fans actually do the voting, does it make it any different, mate?
Yeah, I think it's, you know, they're the ones paying the money every week to come and watch me play, and you know, it's pleasing to, you know, see, you know, for them to think, you know, I'm doing a good job, and you know, if I can continue to do that, then you know, that'd be great.
Well, you've got to bear in mind, Paddy, this is going to get confusing here, a Paddy talking to a Paddy. That it covers January to December. Ours is an annual award, you know, a calendar award, rather than a season award. So,
well, it's good to play well in 2 seasons, then, isn't it?
I'm not going to be sycophantic, but I did vote for you. Only by God, because you got the same name, so that's why.
Of course, of course.
And as if by magic, Tav's done his stuff, and he should be joining us now. Although I don't think he switched his camera on. There he is. Congratulations, Tav. Well done, mate. Young Player of the Year 2020. Paddy's with us as well. Congratulations, mate. Well done.
Has he got his...
Yeah, he hasn't got his mic. You need to have your mic switched on, Tav, if you can. While we're sorting that one out. Paddy, if I can just ask you, obviously the gaffer's waxing lyrical about you at the back at the moment, saying best defender in the championship or one of the best defenders in the championship. Is this a permanent switch for you?
I'm not too sure. I think throughout my career, you know, I've always seen well, through my career, I don't think I've actually played in the same position the whole season, you know, but this season it seems you know, I've stayed at the back. I think, you know, last season I was sort of in between midfield and at centre back, and then the first year at Middlesbrough I was playing right wing back a lot of the time. So I'm just not too sure at the minute. I'm really enjoying it, and I feel like, you know, me and Dale have a good partnership at the minute, and yeah, no, I'm just long may it continue, you know.
Anybody want to throw a question towards the guys? We're going to work with Tav to get his mic working, but at the same time, Paddy's with us. Chris Joseph.
Yeah, Paddy. I was going to say you signed a good extension to your contract with the Boro, and obviously there were other clubs in for you. I'm not surprised with the way that the commentators waxed lyrical about you every time you appeared on the screen. I kept saying to them, "Shut up, shut up, shut up," but they didn't. And I was convinced. You know, we were worried that you were going to go somewhere else. But was the fact that you'd been at Sunderland and living in the northeast for a while, was that a contributing factor? You know, in staying up here with us?
Yeah, you know, I said this is my 4th year now, in fifth year, yeah, up in the northeast, and you know, I really enjoy it. And ever since I came down to Middlesbrough, I love the area, and you know, the training ground's great. And no, I can't actually speak highly enough about the club and everyone who works for it. And you know, every week, you know, pull on the shirt, or you know, I really enjoy it. So when the club came to me and asked me to sign a new contract, you know, it wasn't really, you know, obviously there was bits and bobs of negotiating there, but I wanted to sign, and the club wanted me to sign. So you know, it was pretty straightforward.
Can I just have a quick chat with Tav, because Marcus, we're not seeing a microphone symbol on here, so I don't know whether you've got a mic attached. Can you try and talk to us, mate, just to see if we've got you? Doesn't look like we have.
I'm just laughing.
Next question.
Not working, or just very shy.
Can you hear us, Tav? Give us a thumb up if you can hear us. Good lad. We're offering our congratulations at the moment, mate, but I don't think we can hear you. That seems to be the problem here.
If you're any good at sign language,
Have you got a mic attached? Is it a laptop? Is it a phone you're using, mate?
Paddy, WhatsApp him and get him sorted.
You're always covering behind him as well, Paddy. So you do
exactly. Hello.
No, Craig. I'll keep looking out for your mic appearing, Tav. Another question for. Just 1 second. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if we can fix something here. Another question for Paddy. Anyone? Yep. Go on, John.
Hiya, Paddy. Congratulations.
Hello.
Yeah, I think you've
thank
been
you.
absolutely solid. It was probably Neil Warnock saying you're a good defender. He's probably putting people off buying you in this window, which is absolutely brilliant. How do you find working with Neil Warnock?
No, I love it. I think I think all the lads will say the same. It's coming in every day to training. It's a joy. It's nothing better than getting out of bed and looking forward to coming in. Sometimes in the past it's not really been the case at certain times. Just the way it is in football. But for me personally, at the minute, I love playing for the manager, and I just really hope he stays on. Beyond this season.
Excellent. He comes across as a great, fatherly figure, Paddy. The other week when Dale Fry got his injury, and he was there like a mad dad, protecting him. And is that the persona he gives in there?
Yeah, I think he's just so honest with everyone, and I think you just know where you stand, and it's a breath of fresh air. So as a player, that's really all you want. And if you have a bad game, he'll let you know. But at the same time, if you have a good game, he will he'll praise you at the right times. So no, I can't really speak highly enough of him. It's
brilliant.
Yeah, no, it's great.
You've got to tell us how he lets you know if you've had a bad game, mate. I mean, how does he? He's not an Alex Ferguson teacup man, is he?
He just I wouldn't say you come in the change room straight away and he starts going, starts raising his voice. He sort of builds up to it, after a few minutes, and then he'll just let he'll go for someone, But once he's had a go at you in the change room, he won't hold it against you. Coming and train the next day. It's sort of forgotten about there and then. So I don't think anyone takes it too personally.
You missed the line there, Paddy. It should have been, I don't know because I've never had a bad game. That would have been the line.
Yeah.
Next question, fellas and ladies. Owen, is that you wanting to ask?
Yeah, I've got one. Obviously, with it being transfer deadline day, do players know anything about transfers coming in before the media do, before we do, sort of thing?
No, a lot of people ask me this. No, I just read it on Sky Sports News as it comes in. I have no idea. Even when it comes to new managers and stuff, I just see it as everyone else sees it. Maybe the odd time, the head of media will maybe put something in the group chat on WhatsApp about what So when Neil Warnock got the job, I think we found out maybe 10-15 minutes before it was released out to the public. But as terms with manager signing players and stuff, I just read it on the Sky Sports News app and then see it on the website that they've signed, and that's it really. I've got no inside information for any signings tonight if you're wanting to know.
Danny, you want to ask a question there?
Yeah. Congratulations, Paddy.
Thank you.
So when that WhatsApp goes out, you then WhatsApp ex-players that have played under him to find out what he's really like?
Yeah, with managers in the past I have, but I'm thinking of actually. So yeah, it's just what you tend to do. There's one lad actually. He was at Cardiff under the manager, and I play with him in Northern Ireland. So I think I gave him a text message just to see what he was like. But anyone who asked, spoke really highly of him, and I was looking forward to it when he was appointed.
Is he anything like the person we saw on YouTube with Sheffield United?
Maybe parts of it, yeah. I think the parts on the touchline, definitely.
Can I ask you, Paddy? Obviously, there's been with very similar personnel. There've been big changes in, if you like, not the individual performance level, but our performance in terms of points gathered between obviously Jonathan and now the gaffer. What's he changed? What's he done different to see us pick up, you know, the performance levels we have been?
I think playing at the back, I just feel like we're more solid this year. We've sort of, I feel like maybe last year we were sometimes a little bit, are we playing or are we going long, you know, or we were maybe caught in two minds. And I mean, but yeah, I just feel like this year, you know, we're more solid and you know, we're grinding out results, and you know, if you can stop the other team from scoring, you know, there's obviously a lot bigger chance of winning. And I think, you know, we've definitely done that in the majority of the season.
Good. Just to update everyone, Tav's trying to sort his audio problem out, so he'll be back with us very shortly. So I'm sorry, Paddy, you're carrying it.
No problem. No problem.
Any more questions? Must be some more questions.
James.
Yeah. Go on, James.
Well done, Paddy, on the award.
Thank you.
Well,
thank you very much.
Just a couple of questions. Pre-season, what sort of targets did Neil Warnock set for the team for the season? And you can be honest with us here as well. What was his barbecue like down in Devon?
I'll start with the barbecue because it was brilliant. So we went down to his house down in Cornwall, and it was lovely. So it was. He's had a little. It was like, was it 9-hole golf course out the back of his house, and there's a few obviously love our golf, you know. So we were on that, and then we'd you know, nip over, get a burger, and then go back out on the course. It was it was brilliant. As far as pre-season goes, I think that was one of the more enjoyable ones I've had. I think the last few years before that, we were out in Austria and we're running up mountains and whatever, which isn't too fun at times, you know. So it was nice, you know, to go down to Cornwall, and you know, it was really good. And in terms of what targets he set us, I think it was promotion from the start. It was just, you know, he said at the start he's not coming in here to just be mid-table or whatever. The aim at the start of the season was the playoffs, or, you know, if we can push the automatic. So yeah, I think at the minute, you know, we're standing in good stead for that. I think, you know, in the last few games we'll have dropped more points than obviously what we would have liked to, but I think we're 2 points off the playoff position. And I think before the start of the season, I think everyone maybe at this part of the season would have took that, you know. So I think we've got 19 games left. So if we can, you know, maybe pick up 10 wins out of those 19 or 11, you know, I think will definitely give us a good chance.
2 points a game will do, won't it?
Yeah.
Fans back in the ground, cheer us on, and we'll get them 2 points.
Chance would be a fine thing.
Do you want to ask a question, Alan?
Yeah, Paddy, congratulations on your awards. Well done.
Thank you. Cheers.
I mean, obviously this season you've been playing as mainly a centre back. Where do you prefer to play? Do you prefer to play in midfield or at the back?
To be honest, throughout my career, I've probably enjoyed midfield more, but this season I've really enjoyed playing centre back. It's definitely the most I've ever enjoyed it. I just love the way we play when we go man for man and we're sort of 1v1 at the back, or then I can then push in the midfield, and it doesn't really feel like I'm like a restricted centre back. Other clubs I've played at, I feel like I've been a bit restricted. Here I feel like I can go forward and I can, you know, which I really enjoy. So
yeah,
at the minute I feel like I'm enjoying my football more than I ever have. So if that's a centre back or, you know, midfield, I don't really mind as long as I'm enjoying it.
It certainly helps when you, obviously having played in midfield, when we see you bringing the ball out from the back, and it's good as fans to see that, because that's what we want to see. You know, I don't think anybody as a football fan wants to see long balls. We want to see the ball being played out from the back, and seeing you doing that and having the midfield passing capabilities, etc. I think that helps as well.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Is it it's because you can see more of the play, what's going on in front of you? You get a better perspective of where the players are and what the tactics are.
Yeah, I think.
If you're in midfield, you're looking behind and in front, aren't you?
Yeah, the good thing about playing at the back is no one's coming behind you to take the ball off you, which is good. Probably midfield, you never know what direction they're coming at. So yeah, it's physically as well. I don't find centre back as obviously. I play so much of my career in midfield. You run maybe 11, 12 kilometers a game, but centre back you maybe only do 10, and it's not as much high speed running, and it's a lot more concentration, and it is different. But I must say I'm really enjoying it.
Sat back there, Paddy, in your armchair with your slippers and your pipe on, mate. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, watching Johnny House and Sam Morsey and George Saville do all the donkey work in front of me.
How are you finding it at the back, Paddy? Are you actually enjoying it, or is it more of a task?
No, I'm really enjoying it. I'm always here.
Hey. And we've got a microphone as well.
Yeah.
You've just saved Paddy answering an embarrassing question about how much he's enjoying playing at the back. I know he's got to be political because the boss might find out, but well done, Tav. Congratulations on the award, mate. Young Player of the Year award. I think on behalf of everybody here, we just want to offer our congratulations for what was a great 2020 and start at 21, and then you got injured, mate.
Yeah, no, I'm thankful for the award. It's always great to get recognised for what you do in the pitch, and I'm grateful for it all. And just at the moment, it's unfortunate to be injured and not help the boys out there, but I know they're doing a good job and picking up points along the way.
Yeah, and what is the latest on the injury?
I'm just slowly working on my rehab at the moment. Just trying to get back fit. Just it's a slow process at the moment. I'm just trying to speed up as fast as I can.
Have you been given any sort of targets from the medical team when they would expect you to be back?
It was like 3 to 4 weeks from the start of the injury would be a best ideal for it, but it just depends how it goes and how the pain goes down.
Yeah. Okay, mate. Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed.
You won't miss many games with there being no midweek matches, will you? So the next couple of weeks.
What's that? Sorry.
Any questions for Tav, guys?
I'll go.
Go on then. Go on, Charlie.
Congratulations on the award.
Thank you.
Oh, we asked Paddy the same question about what does it mean to have this award from fans voting for it? Obviously, it's not like the actual players vote for it or managers, the actual fans.
Yeah, well, when you come through the academy, you know how big the fans are at this club, and to be recognised by you lot is just great, because you're feeling like the love that you receive off yous, and it gives you that extra boost when you're going into games, knowing that you've got the support from you heading into them.
What are you now? You're 21 now, Tav?
Yeah, 21.
And you keep winning the Young Player of the Year award. Next step up's the Player of the Year award, isn't it? You've got to start challenging Paddy for that one.
Yeah.
No chat.
I might have to wait till Paddy leaves for that one. I might have to wait till he leaves.
Multiple award winners, I think is the phrase. But I suppose from a fan's perspective, when does a young player become an established player? Is it in terms of games? Is it age? What is it from your perspective?
I think I was watching something the other day with Mikel Antonio saying about you're not a football player until you play 150 games, 150 league games. So it made me think he's right, because you see players who play games in the leagues and then they drop down and they drop out of football. So I think 100 and 150 is where you can say you're an established player.
Oh well, just a little bit further to go, Tav. You'll be established shortly, mate. Let's any more questions? Owen, have you got another? I saw your hand up earlier. Have you got any more questions, mate?
It's just really like, I know you came through the academy, Tav, and like it sort of, when did you realise that, yeah, like I've been spotted, and sort of any words of advice for upcoming people?
What's from when I got recruited at the academy?
Yeah.
Well, for me, it was, I was at Newcastle from under 9s till under 14s, but then I got released and then got picked up straight away from Middlesbrough. But for young players, I would just tell them to keep the love for the game, because sometimes people tend to lose that when they grow older. But if you keep the love and work hard, then anything can happen, because you can see players like Robertson from Liverpool. He's gone up the leagues and now he's a Champions League winner. So everyone's time is different, but you just got to keep at it.
Your
Any
journey was
chance
a
in
bit
getting?
different. Sorry, Owen, go on.
Any chance in getting your brother from Rangers over here and kicking a ball about as well?
Go on.
I would love to get him over, but that would be a tough one to do.
Looks like they're about to win the league.
Yeah. Hopefully so.
There's 5.5 hours left in the transfer window. See what you can do.
Yeah, get on the phone. Paddy, your journey was a bit different, wasn't it? Was it Ballyclare you were playing with, and you were spotted by United? What was the story?
There you go.
Yeah, I just playing from my local club. And when I was 12 years old, I got a trial at Man U, and then I went over, and I was going back and forth on trial for 2 years, and then I moved over when I was 14. Went to school there, and there was a group of us who, from different age groups, went to the same school, and then every day at 1:30, 2 o'clock we would leave and then go to the training ground and then train. And then I was there until I was 21, and then I signed for Sunderland. I was there for 2 years. The time at Sunderland was a bit difficult. I was injured a lot. I did a cruciate ligament in the first year, and I was out for just under a year, I think, and I never was properly fit there. And then that summer, I joined Middlesbrough.
Any more questions, guys and girls?
Yeah, I've got one. For both Tav and Paddy, if I may, and it's the same question for both. I just wanted to know, who were your inspirations growing up as you were dreaming to be a footballer? Who did you look up to?
Who's taking
this first?
I can go first, yeah. For me, my football idol was Thierry Henry when I was younger. I just loved the way he played. But as I grew older and started to watch football even more, I was at Brothers pretty much all of his games, so I would have looked up to him and got the advice from him, and every influence has been through him. So I would give it to him.
Paddy?
Mine was Stevie G. I was a Liverpool fan growing up. So yeah, he was my hero. And then obviously when I signed for Man U, I had to sort of knock that in the head a bit. But Stevie G I just loved the way he played the game, and and I'm a Rangers fan as well. So to see him be the manager there, it's brilliant.
So you two will have plenty to talk about then. You'll be asking all the inside information from Tav.
I do.
Tav, what about your brother? I mean, do you follow? You'll obviously follow each other's careers. Do you talk much about football?
Yeah. We talk about football a lot. We talk about this season and how well they're doing. But I've been telling him for weeks and weeks that the league's done, but he's still adamant that they're taking it game by game. So, but I'm not having it. I'm not having it when you're, because if Middlesbrough if we were 20 points clear and the top of the league, I'll probably be thinking the same as him. But when you're looking outside, you think the league's done.
I think we've got a couple of questions. James had his hand up earlier. We'll come to you, Chappie, shortly. James?
Just a question for Tav. Well done on the award.
Thank you.
And just obviously mentioned there your brother playing at Rangers. When you were younger, did you both want to be footballers, and were you competitive against each other, or do you think you just drove each other on?
I think we just drove each other on from a young age, because when I was younger and he was under 14s and I was about 7 years old, I actually just wouldn't watch his games. I'd rather just go find another young lad, someone else's brother, and play football. But as we got older, there's never really been a competition. We might say, who might score more goals, but that's just to drive us both forward and keep us going. But at the moment, I try to keep that one quiet, because he's obviously beating me by a long way, isn't he?
Penalties help though, don't they?
Yeah, but I can't complain. I had one as well, and I messed mine up, didn't I?
Referee messed it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, give us your view on that one then, if you want, Tav.
What, on the penalty?
Yeah. Were you badly done to? Were you robbed of a goal by the match official?
Well, it's a tough one. I don't know how he's seen it, or me myself, I didn't even know I had took 2 touches, but it's the fact that I have done, and then I was going the other side, and the keeper's not going the right way, and it would have been a clear goal, and we would have got probably 3 points from that game. But it's just disappointing from my behalf.
Nothing about referees. Chappie, go on.
I've seen Owen's had his hand up for a while. Go on, Owen.
Owen.
Sorry. Yeah, like I was saying, like you're from sort of around here, Tav, but Paddy's not. Have you ever had a palm or anything?
Who, me?
Well, both of you have you had a chicken palm or?
Yeah, I went to a restaurant in Middlesbrough. I can't remember what it's called, but I had a palm all there. It was nice.
Is it Manjaro's by any chance?
No, it was another one. It was a different one.
Central
Park.
Yeah, that's it. Central Park. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one. Been there a couple of times for a Parmo.
Paddy,
I had a Parmo. It was in Yarm High Street. I can't remember the
Keys.
The restaurant.
Is it?
Yeah,
No, it was.
Keys,
It was just on up from the Keys. No, it was lovely.
Good.
So it was. I wouldn't say it was something I would eat every night. I think I would. I think I'd be a bit overweight if I ate that every day. But
we asked that of Neil Warnock, and he's never had one, so you'll have to after lockdown. After lockdown, I know George Savile's his neighbour, so maybe get one delivered and have a.
Yeah, Paddy can sort that out, can't you?
You've got to be careful. It's like 3,000 or 3,500 calories. We're talking to athletes here.
Hey, they work it off.
There's a funny
dietitian's not on. Yeah.
Talking about Parmos, there's a funny story. If you're as old as me, you'll remember Gianluca Festa, who played for the Boro a while back. And the big joke on him then was when it came to Christmas, his first Christmas, they convinced him to have a traditional English Christmas dinner. Now, bear in mind, Festa's from where he's Sardinia, and it's all light sort of food that they eat. He eventually said yes. He had the Christmas dinner, and he reckons it took him 3 days to get it out of his system. So he reckons it was going to be a heart attack. So Parmos could be the same for any newcomers to Teesside. Any more? Who was asking? It was Chappie, wasn't it? Go on, Chappie.
Marcus, when Paddy went to tell his story about how he came through, he started laughing and went, "Here he goes." Was he?
I noticed that.
Nah, it's just a joke. Every time because obviously it's a massive club, Man U, and when Paddy when he's talked about it, I just make a joke of it. It's nothing but just banter really. But I just like to talk about Man U.
Sorry?
Which players do you talk about?
What players?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a couple of years older than me. He was in the youth team. I was in the 16s. Yeah, no, he's gone on. Yeah, he's gone on being a brilliant player. Yeah.
John Brooks, you got a question, John?
Yeah, for Tav. Congratulations, Tav. Brilliant. Well done. Hope you get back from injury quickly for us. Just because I asked Paddy the same question, what influence has Neil Warnock had on your career at the moment? Because obviously you're a younger lad. He's got great experience. Is he like a father figure to you?
I wouldn't say a father figure, but in the football world, yeah. Because no managers gave me this much faith in football. I've had loads of times in my career where I've been in the team and out the team, but this manager has just played me, and it's no more what a player can want than have someone just to trust you and believe in your ability. So he's been a great manager for me.
Excellent. And does he give you free rein? I know when he was talking at the weekend, he was just saying, "No, I just wanted him to get on there and just do something." You know, does he give you the free rein, or is there some control over it?
No, when defensively, he wants me to obviously track back and mark my man. But when we're going forward, he just wants me to go and express myself, and that's all I want. That's all any player can want, is just someone telling you to go do what you do best and go and enjoy it. He always tells me to enjoy my football, and I try and do that.
Brilliant. Oh, great. Well, yeah, long may you continue that. Excellent.
Hopefully so.
Yeah.
Somebody else put the hand up earlier. Have I missed anybody with a question?
Paddy, can I ask you what your international ambitions are with the Euros and what have you? Are you looking forward to them?
Well, we get put out of the Euros, unfortunately, by Slovakia. Yeah.
What's the next
World
Cup qualifiers coming up, isn't it?
Yeah. So in March we start the World Cup qualifiers. We're away to Italy and then at home to Bulgaria, I think. Yeah, if we could qualify for the World Cup in Qatar, you know, that would be unbelievable. But you know, it's a big ask, but you know, it is possible.
Strange place to have a World Cup, isn't it, Qatar? You go out there and you come back about 3 stone lighter.
I know, and sunburn.
Get any lighter, surely. We've got a bit of a special guest lined up here. This is a new one on me. I know nothing about it, so I had a feeling. We were talking about the gaffer. Actually, what was that you said about him, Paddy? Neil, welcome.
Welcome. I'm come to save all you supporters. You must be bored to death with Tav and Paddy.
Neil, don't you be getting me confused with saying Paddy all the time.
Get me saying what?
2 Paddies on the line, Neil.
All right, thank you.
So what do you make of these 2 then, Neil? I mean, we've heard you waxing lyrical about Paddy in press conferences. We've heard you praising Tav as well. Is it all good, positive stuff?
Yeah, I think obviously Paddy could play at any level now. He could play in the top half of bloody Premier League. So I think he knows now to forget about midfield. Because he's just an average player in midfield, but at the back he's unbelievable. And Tav's got a lot to learn, but he is learning all the time. He frustrates a manager. You know, he'll pick an argument with his shadow at times. But other than that, he's learning all the time, and he will improve. And he gives us a lot more dynamics in the team when he's there. Occasionally he don't turn up, but not very. You know, you've had an argument at home with somebody, or somebody on the way into work he's had a go at. You know, but in general, he's been very good this year.
What have you had to do with the pair of them to improve them, Neil?
Well, I think it's just games. I mean, Paddy does. I don't know how you could improve Paddy. The only thing you could do with Paddy is put him against your top Premier League clubs every week, which is what he should be doing now. Him and Dale have done remarkably well. And, you know, I see today that Liverpool have signed a centre-half from Preston, and I'm really pleased they have, because, you know, I think Dale's better than anybody else in the league in that position as well. So we're very fortunate that we're all right there. And, you know, it's Tav's at an age now where he can improve. He knows he's got, he gets frustrated at times with little things and certain opponents and things. But when he concentrates, like, you know, I knew within 3 or 4 minutes at Forest that he was going to have a good game. And you get that feeling as a manager when you know he's on his game. So he's just got to find out, you know, what gets him on that game. And then he's got to try and get rid of all the other rubbish that he has to try and distract him out of his mind. So with Tav, it's just in his head, really, about how far he can go.
Now, Owen's desperate to ask questions. Come on, Owen. Let's get the questions in. You got the gaffer on now as well.
It's because I keep pressing my iPad. I'm not waving my arm. But I have got a question for well, it's not really a question, but it might let out a secret for Paddy. But I was on the JD website and your face popped up modelling one of the kits, Paddy. And I don't know if the dressing room know, but
one of the Northern Ireland kits or Middlesbrough?
Yeah, it was. But it's probably put you in a bit of trouble in the dressing room now.
Can you believe that, Tom?
The best looking players.
Surely there's someone else.
Players get picked for modelling.
Clearly not. Clearly not.
Yes, I'll all have to have a look now. Put it on the group chat on your WhatsApp and.
Oh my God.
It was the best seller too, apparently.
I'll see you.
Going back to the business of the night, what's your views on players getting awards? Do you condone it? Do you think it's good for business sort of thing? Or
I think it's brilliant. Yeah, I do. I think it's brilliant. I think at any club to get an award, whatever it is, you know, I only got one in my career. I had 14 years and I won Player of the Year at Hartlepool. And they presented it with me and they said to me at the end, we'll get you a replica of this for you to, you know, put on your mantelpiece. So I said, thank you very much to Len Ashurst. That was 1972 and they give it me in 1998, the replica. 26 years later, they presented it to me. Only thing I ever won.
When you say Tav, quite argumentative at times, Neil. You think he's picked out from anyone in particular?
Not really. I mean, I think I was a bit mature. Like, I'm a bit more mature than him at his age. Me, I developed that sort of temper and confrontation. Sort of not till I was about 30. So it'll be interesting to see how Tav goes, won't it? Over the next, I'll be looking, you know, when I'm down in Cornwall, looking at the sports and seeing where they all are. These lads, it'll be interesting, really, because these two in particular could go right to the top if their head's screwed on now. So it'll be interesting, I must admit. Watching.
Well, it might do, mate, if we have you behind them next season.
Ah, well, worse things have happened, haven't they? Really, you just don't. You know, we've been trying to get players in today, but it's very difficult for the players that we've got in so far. You know, they're all you know, lads that we've looked at, and so we're just all optimistic that we can just put a run together again. We're a bit short on bodies, but you know, people like Tav, you know, with you know, he can help me out on the right hand side, but I like him in that bloody middle with Sav and Sammy Mosley. You know, I like him with the energy that he's got like that. But when he's out wide, he comes in, you know. And Paddy, well, I mean, I don't want Dick Steele to feel that he's become my favourite because I don't want him to get upset, Dick Steele, because he's my favourite. But on the pitch, I just purr me when I watch him play me. He's so, and he can do so much more in the next. He can start scoring goals from free kicks instead of hitting wall and things like that. So there's so much more that he can improve on.
Paddy, congratulations, mate. Player of the Year. Tav, Young Player of the Year. We appreciate your time as well tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, lad.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.